2.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Back and in living, and I mean living color. Where y'all at this morning? Y'all had to go to work. Oh, y'all had to go to work. I'm going to work too. I'm working right here in this chair, coming to you this morning with I got three beautiful co-hosts this morning. They're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and they are ready to run around this stream yard and let y'all know what's coming up. And tell it. Oh, guess I better tell y'all who I am. But y'all at work, so you don't care really, brother. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. My name is Rose Pomeroy. I'm your virtual time and sales genie, and I help you create more time and have more hands so that your bottom line gets fatter and fatter and fatter. I'm gonna pass it off to my beautiful co-host. Y'all gonna get the people what they want because they at them desks and they might not be too happy this morning. Yeah, no.
I'll go. I'm Cherie Caldwell. I am an executive coach. I also work with companies to help them build more inclusive environments. And I am excited to be here because we have some good things to share this morning. So, good morning.
Good Monday morning. Welcome to a brand new week. My name is Verlyn Smith Randolph, and I am the Fear Fighting Rose of Audacity. And what I do is help women to regain their courage and confidence and self esteem lost through life experiences and help them to emerge into full bloom. Good morning, and again, welcome to the BYOB Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning. We're all pausing because we're so polite to each other in this community. We were like, okay, who's going first? We never put ourselves first over here in this community. My name is Chiquita Lindsay. I'm the queen of real estate. And women hire me to help them get over the fear of investing in real estate so they can create their own retirement fund, retire whenever they want to, and leave a legacy for their children. And we're awful excited this morning. We had an awesome week last week and weekend. It never stops for us. Monday through Sunday, we don't know what day of the week is. We just know we're enjoying ourselves and building our businesses and, making financial leaps. And so we're back this morning, and Rose is going to tell you what we got because I see her taking a breath over there. Go ahead and tell us, Rosie.
Okay, what do we have this morning? We're going to free some women. We're going to free some women because, it's Monday morning. They sitting at them desks. They mad. And I'm not going to keep picking. I'm not going to pick because y'all had to go to work, and I don't, and we don't. And I'm just not going to keep picking because they going to get mad, and then they may stop watching us. And we don't want that to happen. So what we have for you this morning is the Free Women Grant Part 2. Part 2, y'all. They say opportunities don't come around more than one time. Well, in this community, you get a second go round. You get a second chance. So if you missed applying for the grant the first go round, or you kept forgetting, or you dragged your feet, or whatever the reason may be, you have a second chance this morning if you go to, and let me show you where you need to go. You need to go to Free Women's Grant Certification, and you can register at bit.ly/freewomen2020. So if this morning you didn't want to roll out that bed, but you had to roll out that anyway, and you just stomped onto the bathroom to get ready, stomping like a little kid, guess what? We can help you pick those feet up, pick those fingers up. Go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and start on your path to freedom of building your business. Now, Chiquita says something. We're here every day. So you might say, well, y'all going to work too. Yeah, but there's a difference. The difference is we go because we want to, and it's not work. It's a pleasure to build our businesses. I'm going to pass it off to the rest of my co-hosts because I ain't saying nothing else.
But they'll get there too. You know, we worked it sometime. We can't make it seem like we never worked, because we most definitely have put in 20, 30, and for some of us almost 40 years.
Absolutely.
So we know how it feels. We work too. So it'll take time. But you also can work from home as well, building your own business. So we're not saying, and we're definitely not trying to be Kurt, but it's possible. It's possible. And you have to crawl before you walk. And we understand that. We work too. But we got to a point where we didn't have to work as hard for someone else, but instead turn that thing around and work for ourselves. It's possible. Coach Danielle Winningham, again, has afforded another phenomenal opportunity with this Free Women's Grant Certification Program. You can go to bit.ly Free Women 2020 and register for an interview. Now, if you missed it last week, the previous round, the first round of grants, I wonder if it's May or June of this year, the women applied, they were recipients of the grant, they completed the courses, and they were graduating. They have graduated Wednesday, when was it? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of last week. And it was several women who took a chance on themselves. And again, this opportunity is before you to do the same. bit.ly Free Women 2020 and register to be a recipient of the Free Women Grant. You never know. If you don't apply, then you already know, right?
I'm going to jump in and just let them know why this is important, because, I don't know how many it was. I think it was 50 or something. I can't remember the number of women that graduated. Let's talk about the impact, right? So women have now been trained and certified in a variety of different paths they can take to build their own future. So they've got some credentials that they can use. They've also got great skills around marketing and sales they can use to actually build their business and move it forward. And then there's some resources and coaching available to them to keep it moving, right? So we've just empowered a lot of women to take control and go forward and move their lives forward. And when you think about what's going on right now, it's really hard. A lot of people are unemployed. People that are working are a little bit concerned about working. And there's some people that are working from home. And don't get me wrong, we're very supportive of you for working. That's what I do is executive coaching and coaching to help you be more successful in your career. And there's a point where you need to look at your options for your future. What will you do career, or do you want something else while you're at your career so you can transition out of it? So there's many different paths to take. It doesn't mean you have to leave your job. It means that you're thinking about your future. You're preparing for, God forbid, other times like this happen again. But it's just being financially to empower yourself to be able to build a business or to get better at what you're doing and follow your passion. And it is different. It is different going to work for someone else versus waking up to take care of things for yourself. So I'm proud those graduates are off and running. And now we're getting ready to do it again.
That's good. That's good, Cherie. Very good message.
Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, options. There's options. You don't have to just do the same old humdrum thing every day, every week, and still get the same results. It doesn't have to be. You have options. And the thing about this, if you are currently employed and you're working, okay, fine. But in the evenings, you also can take these classes. You can take these classes for 10 weeks. And you definitely will realize during that time period that you do have options. And the options are readily available for you with the lessons and the techniques and the strategies that you'll learn how to build. and the right ways and the wrong way and the do's and the don'ts, you have options. So go to bit.ly Free Women 2020 and just take a look at what we have to offer. A grant, let's see, $6,500. And then Coach Danielle is going to pick up $5,500. That leaves $1,000
What?
for you to pay.
Right.
For you.
Somebody should say wow in the chat. That's a wow.
Does it get any easier? Right.
Right. That is.
Does it get any easier?
Because when you think about it, how much is your freedom worth? How much
Miss
for
Kahita.
you to have choices worth? It should be priceless. So
this is like going to school and getting an education. And with the grant, it's like you get 80% of it paid for free.
Yeah, Cherie, and then that brings us around to people that spend thousands of dollars to go to college and then don't have a job. Are their jobs not paying them enough that it's going to take the next 20 years to pay off the student loans? Right. So you got to kind of weigh those options. College is not for everybody, and maybe college is for some people. It's your choice in which way you want to go. But you have to take a step and take action. And all the grants that are out there in the world today, you have to take advantage of them. Every last one of them to move forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What college can you go to today, even virtually? Because they were talking about that on the news too, how kids are going back to school now, but a lot of their classes are virtual. So either they're staying in their dorm rooms or they're staying home. But the college is not giving, most colleges are not giving them any breaks or any rebates on the activities and things that they can't use because of social distancing, because of the coronavirus. Getting ready to say the coronavirus. Because of the coronavirus, they still have to pay that full tuition. And either you're sitting in your dorm room or you're sitting at home. And so the college is not giving you a rebate. Over here, you can apply for a grant. And if you are successful in getting the grant, that reduces your out-of-pocket expenditure greatly. You learn new skills that you can then go out into the world and either create an opportunity, like Cherie said, on your job to get promoted, or to create something for yourself, or to do both.
Right.
We said what? Close to maybe 50 women who graduated from the last grant program. They are now certified in different areas because we had I want to say 14 or 15.
We had 14
certifications.
Yeah. Right.
Do you want to talk to them about those certifications?
Did you say me? I'm sorry.
Yes. You want to talk to them about those certifications?
I'm sorry. I got a hard of hearing problem. But y'all fill in the blanks because there's so many of them. They had spiritual, they had passion, they had brand new business, build your online business. They had the career, which was Coach Cherie and Stephanie, career woman. And then they had fear fighting. They had real estate. They had your exit plan, because when you decide to leave, you have a plan, and getting a certification are getting options as part of that plan. They had money mindset. You need to control your money. And health, because we need to be healthy to make the money. And what else did they have? Did I leave anything else? Relationship. How's your relationship? Bad relationship will hurt you too in the long term. Relationships. What else did we have? Publishing.
Sure did.
You gotta get that stuff out of your head. I could say something about everything and we'd be here for hours. how wonderful all these programs were, and all in one place, and everybody got a grant to come. Everybody got a grant. Yeah.
Which helped greatly, because like I said earlier, they've learned new skills, they've learned new techniques, they've learned new ways of looking at running a business or what to do with that idea.
Right. They did.
That's big, because we all have these different ideas and we don't know, we want to implement them, but we may not know quite which way to go or what to do. Right. So those certifications across the board not only taught you a new skill, but it taught you how to develop your ideas.
Right.
Do you know how powerful that is, to develop your ideas and be able to put something together and then put it out in the world and make some money with it?
Right.
It creates that wealth. It creates that foundation for you. And then when your picture's on the wall 50 years from now, and your children's children walk by and they say, that was my great granny, and look at what she left us.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's legacy.
Right. You're right.
You're building a foundation for moving forward, and being able to leave a legacy and, generational wealth, which is not real prevalent in our culture. And it's something that we want to see be different, right?
Right. And you're right, Cherie. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
There's no way we could teach you absolutely everything in that short 10 weeks that you're there, but you're going to learn a lot. And you like the foundation. You're right. If you don't have a strong foundation, then, it's going to collapse. You're going to end up going the wrong way. So we definitely gave all of our mentees and our graduates a lot of foundation. And, some people are confused which direction. Sometimes if you're going in the wrong direction, we can just pull you back and say, hey, this is a better way to start.
And not only did they get their graduation certificates and can go out into the world and create something, now they have community.
Mm-hmm.
They have community where they can talk to their fellow sisters and brothers, because men, we want you too.
Yeah.
We had a man to graduate from publishing, from the publishing program. So men, don't be afraid to come over here with a whole lot of women, because we're going to treat you nice, and you can produce. And men think differently in business. Men think differently, and we can benefit from your expertise as well. So we want some men in the program too. Men, we calling you out to the yard. Come out to the yard. Come apply for the Free Women 2020 grant at bit.ly/Free Women 2020. We can free you too.
Right.
And it's always good to have another perspective and another way of looking at things. And those ladies were so proud to walk across that virtual stage these last 3 days. And it was so much fun. It was work, but it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was a great event, popping all the ladies up there and reading their comments about their experience in the grant program.
It absolutely were, because there were some fear fighters out there that have made tremendous steps toward what they want to build. Berlin, you want to talk a little bit about that?
They did, and I was just so proud of them. It just gave you such warmth to look at the fruits of your labor. That just to know that you had that kind of positive impact on another woman's life, her mindset. That just to watch their mindset change. And how they may have been kind of slumped. But then after a while, they were sitting tall because they were feeling better about themselves. They were feeling better about their accomplishments. It was just a beautiful thing. And I look forward to the next round. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah, I do too.
Me too. I can't wait for that application process, for those women to fill up those applications. We want that system to be so full with
Yes.
women certifications. We don't want it to crash the system, but you can come close. You can come close. We don't want you to crash it all together, but we can come close. Get your opportunity. This opportunity, they say opportunities don't come around twice. If you miss it the first time, you may miss it. Well, because by popular demand, Coach decided, and see, that's the thing with Coach. She always over delivers. She always over delivers. And by popular demand, the grant opportunity is back again. It is rising like a phoenix, and it is shining bright. And don't miss your chance, your time to apply and be in one of these certification classes and share your genius with the world.
Right.
Yeah. And we've streamlined the process.
That's right.
Yeah, and we've streamlined the process. So if you applied before and you had so many steps, it's not that many steps. It's very streamlined and easy to apply now. Easier.
Easier.
Yeah. Because we learned something too, and we've changed our processes and make it easy. And just what we're doing is we're unleashing more powerful women on the world to make a difference.
Right.
Absolutely.
That is what it's about.
Absolutely.
Waking us up.
To make a difference and to give, to jolt those ideas, to build that firm foundation.
Right.
Because right now things are just so topsy-turvy and there's so much going on. So you need something that's going to be a bright spot.
Right.
Something that you can get excited about. Something that you can use your own two hands to create. And once you get this knowledge, this information, no one can take that from you. They can shut your job down. They can say you got to wear this mask and stay in the house and stay away from people. It's not natural to stay away from people.
No,
that's not natural.
We weren't created to do that.
That's right.
We weren't created to do that. But just like you were saying, in class, you may have that idea. Okay, if you're on the fence and you're thinking, well, should I take the chance at this opportunity? Absolutely. I think you should. Okay, now once you register and you apply, you're interviewed, and if you are a recipient of the grant, you may be one who thinks, well, I have this idea, but I don't have anyone to talk to about it. Nobody's going to understand. Girl, where you get that foolish thought from? That's not going to work for you. Well, you'll be in a community, in a classroom where you can bounce all of your ideas off each other. Everybody can. And the things that you don't understand on this side of the class, once you get inside, you have so many aha moments because you're going to have other sisters there who are thinking the same thing. And you all can feed and bounce off each other and learn. I'm telling you, it's possible. We don't all the time know what our opportunity is going to look like. We don't know how it's going to come. We just don't know. But what we should do is take a chance on you. Take a chance on you.
Right.
You are the you have.
Right.
And if you don't do right by you, who will?
Right.
Absolutely, Verlin.
That's right.
Absolutely. And you made a really, really good point. When you have those ideas and you share them with people who don't really understand or tell you that's a foolish idea. But when you're in a community on the other side and you're with like-minded people who understand that you may have this idea and help you to flush that out. See, everybody doesn't understand what it means to be an entrepreneur or to own a business or just to have aspirations and dreams for something better. But then when you're in a community where everyone is thinking along those lines, that like-mindedness, that is powerful. And it's so uplifting. It shows you a brand new world.
Well, Rose, I think it's because so many people want to play it safe. They want to play it safe. They're afraid to put themselves out there. They think if I work at this job, at least I have a steady job, a steady paycheck. But then you never know what's going to happen. Who knew we'd have a pandemic? Who knew it'd still be going on? You know, and while we're rushing for a vaccine, this has been a total impact. So playing it safe, it's an illusion, really. You know, you can't guarantee anything, but you can increase your own knowledge. You can leverage that knowledge and do some things for yourself, and you can learn how to do things a little bit differently, and you can create your own business. You really can. It's sometimes, you know, back to the fear fighter, Verlin, pushing past that fear, right?
Mhm.
And then moving forward. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We don't have to play it safe, because playing it safe isn't real. And instead of playing it safe, play it smart. Play it smart.
It is.
Go get
Right.
some education, get some training, take advantage of the opportunities, and then start to build something for yourself. You know, it is work, but when you're doing it for yourself and you know you're creating a life that you want, it's you're right. It doesn't feel like work. I think Berlin said that earlier. It doesn't really feel like work.
Mhm.
Feels good because you're following your purpose.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. I'm going to apologize
Yeah.
because I was a little shady, a little. Somebody may say a little mean. I was picking. I like to pick. And everybody doesn't like to be picked with. So I'm going to apologize to those folks who had to get up and go to work this morning who might not have wanted to, because you may not have wanted to, but your job can be your investor. That can be the funds that you use to move away from that if you don't want to do it. If you feel like you've reached a plateau where you are and it's just not serving you, you put a plan in place. Like we were saying yesterday, everything is a process. And we don't expect you to just walk on out the door, and you don't expect to just walk on out the door and say, forget you, I'm not coming back. I know you want to, and some people may, but it's a process. So use your job. That's your investor. You know how
Mhm.
you apply for the grant. That's another investment. That's another investor. But you also use that job as your investor too. So I'm not shading you or shaming you on your investor because Verlin made a good point. We all have worked. And I have been working since I was 15 years old. And I'm not going to say how old I am now, but that's a long time. You know, that's a long time to be on somebody else's you know. So I understand about not wanting to get up and go to work in the morning. Shoot, I used to be the one stomping to the bathroom saying, I can't believe I gotta go to work. It's Monday morning. You know. But I was thankful God let me see a Monday morning and a Tuesday morning
Right.
on. But I was also thinking, I sure don't want to do this morning. So I understand. I've been where you are, just not there now, but I've been where you are. So I apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings because, you know, I'm a Sagittarian and I just kind of throw it out there sometimes. Um, I just throw it out there. But, you know, enjoy the day at your job. And that too, that was one of the things I had to learn when I was working. How you go in there, the attitude that you take in there
That's it.
determines how your day is going to go.
Well, yeah, that's it.
If you go in with
That's
a
like that Monday morning blues. You know, that Monday morning blues. That's why I was like, well, but that Monday morning blues was no joke.
it's real. It's
Right.
real.
And if you go to work with that stank eye attitude thing, I don't want to do it, da 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 da, that's the pace for your day.
Yep.
Right.
Everything that
For
comes along your path will irritate you.
Right. Right.
That co-worker that sits in that cubicle next to you and just talks to themselves all day and you can hear it, that just really grates on your nerves. But if you go in
Right.
with a great attitude, you can start talking back to her and she don't even hear you.
That's true.
That's true. So
It is true. It is true how you start your day. So you're right. You're right. We want to lift you up to have you start your day and want to tell you to think about your future, you know. And I like how you talked about your job as your investor, because it is. You're getting paid every week and you can leverage that money. Exactly. Think of it as your investment. Go give your best every day, you know, so that you can maintain that investment as long as you need to until you're able to stand up on your own. So that is a terrific perspective. I'm going to be using that.
It's a way to turn around. It kind of turns it around from a negative to a positive. And when you can think about it like that, and you may say, lady, I got bills to pay. That's why I go to this job. What you talking about, an investor? Yeah, take a look, as my mother used to say, eke out a little bit on the side. You know, put a little bit to the side to take you a class. Register for the grant. Get in here. You have time to put a little bit to the side, a little bit investment to the side to fuel you on your way, because it is the process. Everything has steps to it.
Right.
Has steps to it.
Right.
So what you all got going on today? Because you know we got to get out of here. We gotta do some things.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my part-time job is being the assistant teacher for my kids. So I have a little bit of that going on and getting my own stuff done today too. So, but I'm looking forward to it.
Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Teacher, can I go play?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what it's going to be like.
I know.
I just can't imagine my little nephew yesterday said, man, guess what tomorrow is? And I said, what? I'm going to school. I said, oh, you're going back to school remotely? What do you know about remotely?
But you know,
I said remotely, yes, and I have my Chromebook. And I was like, oh, okay. First grade.
They're all about understanding this.
They are so
smart, so intelligent.
Oh yes. My goodness. You say he was 6, Ferlin, and he said remotely.
Just turned 6, yes. He has his he's going to first grade today, and he has his Chromebook. He's ready. Okay.
Chiquita, what you doing?
Something to do. I got a lot of stuff to do. It's different when you're doing it for yourself. And so, my day is lined up with building stuff for my business.
It is different when you're doing it for yourself, and you do work harder sometimes than when you're working for someone else, but it's for you. And that's where the motivation and the excitement comes from.
Right. Well, I will tell you, I will get a corporate nap. Because I coach the mind that makes us get a corporate nap.
Yeah.
You never want to work on your business tired.
That's right.
And so if you're at the job and you're fortunate enough to close the door and take a nap, okay. But some people are at a job where they can't lay their head down for 15, 20 minutes and they just got to work through it. So the benefit of being at home, and I'm not attached to nobody else's computer, nobody else's Wi-Fi but mine. So I can stop whenever I want to, take a quick power nap, and get back to what I'm doing refreshed.
That's a great point too, Chiquita. What you say, you're not attached to anyone else's computer, anyone else's Wi-Fi. So if you want to surf and research things, or just want to play on Facebook for a few minutes.
Well, our coach don't allow that. We know how to get some stuff done. There's a time for everything. We know how to get some stuff done, and that's the key. And that's why you need wise wisdom.
That's right.
So because you can be more productive because you have that freedom. If you have a problem with that freedom of being home and working, then you need wise counsel to help you stay on task when it's your stuff. Because she said that over the weekend. If your boss came in and told you to do something, you would flip over backwards getting it done.
She did say that. Yes, she did.
Right. And so why would I slouch on my business when I wouldn't slouch on their business?
Right.
Absolutely. That is a great
mindset. Right.
Go ahead.
But I will take a corporate nap and then get back to it.
That's right. You
Right.
don't have to worry about no one coming out there saying, "Are you asleep?"
Yeah, where'd she go?
I know you're not
What she's
sleeping on
supposed
the
to
ground.
do. You know, so there's a balance. There's a balance in everything. That's what I like about these certifications, because every last one of them is part of the total picture of you being balanced and running your business. So that's part of it. We all need spiritual. You know, we all need to know what our purpose is. We need to make sure we're in good health. We need to know how to build that business the right way. And maybe it's time for you to switch your brand. Then you wake up with fear every morning, beating that back. You know, you need to have a plan if you're going to walk away. Where is your book? Where is the stuff that's out of your head that you can leave for your family that's on paper? And they say all the time that graveyards are the richest places, because all these people saying, well, I was gone and I was gone. And, you know, you may not even know your history because your great granny told you, but you never wrote it down. So, you know, you need to be able to own real estate because that's assets. So, you know, everything in that certification is part of you building your life to the fullest and getting your abundance. It's not just one thing, it's a lot of things put together that makes that one thing great. And these certifications got a piece for everybody, and that's what's so great. And the fact that it's through it's a nonprofit. The mission is to empower women with resources.
Right.
And it's
right.
To be used on you and your wisdom and your knowledge to move you to the next level. And yes, we're partial to women because women are traditionally underpaid and we're the caregivers and we're overworked, but we do take men and we live longer than men. So we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. You may have two incomes now. What happens to if one is gone? What happens if both of them leave you? So, you know, your mama always said, and I'm in old school, when you go somewhere, you got a quarter for the payphone.
That's right.
Because yes, phones everywhere. Now we got our cell phones.
That's right.
You know, this is your backup plan. And so that's what it's all about. Cherie said choices. You got choices.
Choices.
Right. And that's what opportunity, that's what money, that's what revenue does for you.
Right.
Give you choices and opportunities.
Right.
And yes, Mama always said, never leave home without something in your pocket in case you need to get back home a different way than when you left.
Right. All right. Have your own change. If they say, oh, well, so-and-so got the money now, baby, here's a few dollars. You have your own money. So it's about us women being independent because, hey, we smart. You know, we God made us that way. Our bodies are different. What human can, what human
that's right
can hold can carry a baby for 10 months, birth it, and feed the kid on their body till they're 15, and be in a mansion, and your baby can roll over 10 bedrooms over, and you can hear that baby.
That's right.
So we got ESP. We know stuff without talking. We're smart. We're smart. Our bodies are magnificent. We can do whatever we want to do. We were made in His image. But sometimes you have to be reminded of that, and a community will remind you of that, and knowledge. That's the community that you have to be in.
That's right.
And so,
hey, Donna, I see you.
Yeah. And so that's it. So that's what's so great about this certification. And our founder, Coach Danielle Winningham, wanting to help every woman out there build her business and control her economy and her income. And this is just amazing. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm so glad I met my coach, Danielle Wynn, because I would not be here in this square.
That's right.
If you got so many nuggets right there, Chiquita. That was awesome.
Right. Yeah. I would not be here in this square if it wasn't for me seeking wise knowledge. But remember, she had to free herself first to come and get us. So there's somebody out there needing you and your advice. And if you don't step out there, who's gonna help them? You're attached to somebody right now. They're waiting on
you. Yep. You're somebody's answered prayer.
Right. You are
praying for this right now.
Exactly.
And says, what a wonderful cause. What a wonderful cause.
Right. And it doesn't, and I think good morning, everybody. We're not ignoring you all on the other side. Donna, Cece, Betty, Patty, good morning. Good morning. And Betty says, how do I send this live broadcast to my girlfriend? Kind of technology knowledge. You just share it. Just share it. Sis, you can share it into her messenger. I just share it on Facebook. It'll be on your Facebook and she can go back to it. One share. And Jennifer always says that one share could change somebody's life, whether you know that person or not.
That's right.
Because a lot of people says, I don't know how I found Coach Danielle Winningham. Somebody shared it.
Right.
And Jennifer says that all the time. She may still been doing what she's doing if somebody hadn't shared Coach's live stream.
Right.
See, that's what we say we say it almost every day and on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
One share of the broadcast. And like we said, it may not be something that you need, but you, of course, may know someone else that does who may not have been exposed to us yet.
Right.
And know that this would be something great to move them along. So, yes, please share it. They can come back to our Facebook page, to Coach's Facebook page, and see the broadcast. Matter of fact, she can go back through and see all of the broadcasts. So that's how you bless someone else. That's how you be a blessing to someone else. We always think that, we buy a gift or, we give them money. You share something like this with someone else, you've given them a lifetime of resources, a lifetime of money. And it didn't cost you anything, just the push of a button.
Right.
I mean, that is powerful. That is so powerful.
And
you don't know don't touch. Let's say you have 800 friends. 800. You don't know all 800 of them. And you share it. One of those people's lives, it may greatly impact.
It may save somebody's life. It may save somebody's life. So
exactly. And sometimes it comes as a whisper. Mine came as a whisper. As a whisper from another woman telling me I should do this. And I was like, oh, okay. I did not know that it was going to totally change my life. If somebody had told me some years ago I would be here on live stream and walked away from a job of 37 years, I would have said, you got to be crazy. No. So that's just a test. It's not too late to change direction and look at your options.
Right.
It's not too late. And take this certification and see if it's for you. For a coach to be able to offer it again is something. And for us to even talk about it, because some people get opportunities and they don't share.
That's right.
They don't share. So we're out there screaming to the hilltops, and to every woman and man that wants to be in our group, there are grants out there that give you opportunities to do something else if you want. It's life after work.
That's a great
quote, Verlin Smith Randolph.
I'm sorry, what you say?
I said there's life after work. And that's
right.
I took that from you.
Because they will get in your head and make you think this is all you can do. We need, and make you think, well, we need you right here. We need you doing just what you're doing and da-da-da-da-da-da. But that's a mind game. What how Coach say that's a Jedi mind
trick. Yep, I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah.
It's a Jedi mind trick. Because remember, they did not hire you on that job because they didn't think you were going to do a good job. They see in you what you may not be seeing in yourself. They knew that when they hired you for that position, they knew that you had the goods, that you had the skills, that you were going to be loyal. They knew that. That's why they hired you.
Right.
That's why they tell you we can't make it. We don't know what we would do if you weren't here.
Right.
We're gonna put this in place. We're gonna do. That's why they keep dangling those carrots to keep you there. They see your greatness. But what they're hoping is that you don't see your greatness, or that you only see your greatness there, that you don't see your greatness somewhere else.
Outside of that. Right.
Outside of that. So there is a whole nother world out here.
Yeah, I can tell you, you have somebody around you that tells you have greatness in you, because And I know just over the weekend, I know Cherie, remember, she was told that a few days ago. You remember that, Cherie?
Mm-hmm.
And when Coach first met me, I was told that. Who in the community will tell you you have greatness? Yeah, they see it, but not all the time they tell you.
Because they don't want you
I
to
don't know
know.
if they jealousy, how they don't want you to know. But wow, Cherie, you got a powerful statement put into you a few days ago. And it's not just you, it's all of us in this community, because we see everybody else's greatness and we tell them.
Yeah, we give them their flowers.
And we give them that and we tell them that, because you got to hear it. You know, sometimes, you know, people love you, but till they say, I love you, it's different. It's different. So that's what I like about this community. And that's what Coach sees in every woman. She sees their greatness and she tells them.
Because Coach has a big, big heart for women, for empowering women, for making sure that women have their own, for making sure that they are okay, that they can take care of themselves and their families.
Thank you, Donna, for the prayers. Thank you for lifting us up. And, you know, prayers for everyone out there in the world today. And that's another reason why we need to go and get what we're supposed to have and live in our power and our abundance.
Thank you, Donna. Yeah.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank
Right.
you, Donna. And y'all,
but some of us don't realize that we can. And that's the whole thing. You can.
You're absolutely right.
We can believe it for everyone else, but we don't believe it for ourselves.
Yeah.
You can.
You can. Yeah.
You can. And if nothing else, you can try. If you don't feel like you can do it, you can try.
And if you're in the right community that's going to push you and lift you, your try will become your success story.
Exactly.
Right.
Because you're not doing it by yourself.
Right.
That's
You're
right.
not doing it by yourself.
You're
so
right.
we're gonna wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, we'll be back tonight, most likely. Someone will be on the platform tonight to help you all get registered for your certification for your grant at bit.ly/freewomen. I'm going to say have a good day on purpose. Anybody else want to have any closing remarks?
I think that's good.
Before we pass the plate?
I say go get what's yours. It's never too late to design your own life.
Come on, Chiquita.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's Monday. It's Monday. It's a good day to start off fresh and think about, really, really consider doing something for you for a change.
I like that.
LY Free Women 2020, and at least consider doing something for yourself.
Do something for yourself on purpose.
Yes, that's right.
On purpose. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.